It's January 2026. Another year has begun. New resolutions, new goals, and new hopes. But up in the sky, Indian aviation is already moving fast. New airports are opening, airlines are expanding, and ticket prices are still confusing passengers. So today, let's slow things down and ask one simple question. What kind of year is 2026 going to be for Indian aviation, for passengers like you and me? Stay with me because this year could quietly change the way Indians fly forever. If you look back just 5 years, flying in India was still seen as luxury for many. Today it's normal. Students fly home for holidays, families take weekend trips by air, and small towns now have airports. And 2025 pushed this change even further. So, as 2026 begins, Indian aviation is no longer about growth plans, it's about execution. Let me walk you through the story in 4 simple parts. Part 1. More airports, more choices. Let's start on the ground. The biggest change you'll feel in 2026 is choice. Mumbai now has 2 operational airports. Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad all are expanding terminals, and smaller cities are slowly getting connected through new routes. What does this mean for you and me? It means less pressure on one single airport, better chances of getting flights at convenient times, and slowly fewer delays caused by congestion. Airports are no longer just places to catch flights. They are becoming mini cities with shopping, food, lounges, and jobs. In simple words, flying is becoming more normal, more routine, and more Indian. Part 2. Airlines are flying fast but under pressure. Now let's talk about airlines. From outside, things look great. Planes are full, flights are packed, every airline is announcing expansion, but behind the scenes, airlines are still under serious pressure. Fuel is expensive, airport charges are rising, and passengers expect cheap tickets and good service at the same time. That's a very tough balance. In 2026, airlines will tend to focus less on flashy announcements and more on stability, fixing schedules, reducing cancellations, and improving on time performance. Because today, one bad week can damage trust built over years. So don't be surprised if airlines grow more carefully this year, not faster. Part 3. The passenger is finally at the center. Here's the most important shift that is happening in 2026. The passenger is slowly becoming the focus. For years, passengers adjusted to airlines, and now airlines are being forced to adjust to passengers. People are asking questions. Why was my flight delayed? Why did the ticket price double overnight? What are my rights when things go wrong? Social media awareness and pressure are making airlines and airports more accountable. You may not see dramatic changes overnight, but small improvements will start showing. Clearer communication, faster refunds, and better ground handling. Flying may still be stressful, but at least you won't feel completely ignored anymore. Part 4. 2026 is a test year. Here's the truth. 2026 is not a celebration year for Indian aviation. It is a test year. A test of how well airports can handle crowds, how stable airline operations really are, and whether growth can happen without chaos. If India passes this test, the next decade will be massive. If not, we'll see more delays, complaints, and frustration. The direction is right, the speed is high, but control will decide everything. So, as we enter 2026, one thing is clear: Indian aviation is no longer about dreams, it's about discipline. If you're a passenger, this year will directly affect how you travel. If you're an aviation fan, this is the most exciting time to watch the industry. Tell me in the comments what is one thing you want Indian aviation to fix in 2026. And if you want simple, honest aviation stories every week, subscribe to Aviation-o-holic because the skies ahead, they're going to be really busy. So like, share and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.